Hello everybody, welcome to this video. In this video we will see how to draw universal joint using AutoCAD. First we will set the limit. In the command bar you just type limits, LIMITS, enter. Okay, then it will show lower left limit. Just enter there. Then upper right corner you just give some 300, say 200, some value based on the dimensions. Then again enter. Okay, then once more you enter, again enter, so that upper right corner the value which we gave is inside that bracket. Okay, now we just enter, and again now we will type zoom and enter. Then you select all option, all. So now the screen is zoomed based on the dimensions, based on the dimensions of the diagram which we already gave. Okay, first we will in universal joint we have this is used for transmission of power between two shafts at some angle. Okay, now we have two forks, we have one center block and two forks, and some two collars will be there, used for fastening the all these components. Okay, first we will draw the center block. To draw a center block, first we will draw a rectangle of 30 mm length. So it should be in the F8 should be switch on, so that you will get a straight line. Okay, 30 mm length, and then 66 mm height. Okay, just 30 66, close that rectangle. Now we will draw a center line, keep the cursor here and just type center, CENT, center of line. Just select line, just type mid of this point. Okay, then again you keep the cursor here and type mid of this point. Okay, so that line is ready, and just press enter button. Then you will offset this line on either side through 9 mm, offset through 9 mm, this line towards right and left. Okay, now we'll again we'll offset this center line through 24 mm, offset through 24 mm, 24, this line towards right. Okay, now we'll draw a line from mid of this point, mid mid of this line, a straight line like this. Okay, now we'll draw a circle here, meeting point here. Okay, circle of radius 9 mm, this point as center and radius is equal to 9 mm. Okay, now we will draw one more circle of radius 24 mm, circle, center radius 24 mm. Sorry, another circle of radius 16.5 mm, radius, circle of radius 16.5 mm, 16.5 mm. Okay, so now you got this one. Now we will just do one thing, we will just trim this unwanted portion of the circle. Trim this one, this portion and this portion. Okay, now we will do one thing, we need some fillet here. Okay, so just select fillet, radius we will give 2 mm, radius. Okay, this select this line and this line, this curve, repeat fillet. Before that we will just draw a line from here to here. Okay, now again you give fillet, fillet of radius 2 mm. Okay, this line and this line. So enter. So now the center block is ready. Okay, now we want to change the that we will do later. We want to change the line type, so that we will do later. Okay, now the center block is ready. Now we will draw fork. Okay, we have to draw two forks. one is these two forks are at 90 degrees to each other. Okay, so first we will draw a circle of radius. Same circle we will copy. Okay, this circle, copy the circle, copy the circle, and keep it there. Okay, now another circle of radius 24 mm, a circle of radius 24 mm. Okay, now from this center we'll draw a line, a straight line like this. Okay, now that line we will offset through from here, the center we have to draw a line at 27 mm like this. From the center draw a line, and this side, okay, this line will offset through 27 mm towards right, offset through 27 mm, this line towards right. Okay, now then we will offset this line through 51 mm, offset through 51. Okay, now the center line, the total height is 54 mm, so half of that is 27 mm, so offset through 27 mm, center line. Now let us just extend this line to meet that line here also. Okay, now we will do one thing, enter. Okay, now we will do one thing, we just draw a line from this junction and to tangent to this circle. Okay, so for that just type tan to this, show the circle. Okay, okay, again one more line from this meeting point, line from this meeting point to tan to the circle, tan, tan to the circle. Okay, enter. Now we will just delete this line. Okay, now we will trim this line, trim this portion and this portion, and also the circle, this portion. Okay, now we want to the shaft is given, shaft diameter is 30 mm, so we will offset this line through 15 mm on either sides, offset through 15 mm on either sides, this line this side and this line this side. Okay, now we'll just cut this, we'll just trim this line, trim this line here, here. Okay, and these unwanted lines, everything we will trim. Okay, this one, this one, and this one, and this one, this portion also we will trim. Enter. Now these two lines we will, okay, so that is that's all about the first fork. Okay, now same fork you have to draw here, but it is in the at an angle 90 degrees, that is perpendicular to this one. Okay, so for that like this fork we will place here and other fork we will place here. Okay, so for that we will draw one more fork. Okay, so that now for that we will just do one thing, just draw a line somewhere here, just move this object slightly downwards. We will use pan command and just exit. Okay, now just one more line from here, a straight line like this. Simply draw a line, then this line we will offset through 54 mm. 54 mm is the total thickness, so half of that is 27 mm, offset through 27 mm, 27 mm. Okay, this line offset through 27 mm this side and this side. Now another one more line at 33 mm is 33 mm. Okay, so one more offset at 33 mm, this line towards this side and this side, and one more line we need at 96 mm total, so it is half of that is 48 mm, so half offset at 48 mm, 48 mm. This line 48 mm upwards and downwards. Okay, now we'll do one thing. We'll just draw a line, straight line, a line from this corner to 54 mm, 54 mm line, that is from here to here. Okay, now enter. Then that line we have to offset through 33 mm towards right, offset through 33 mm. This line towards right 33 mm. This line will extend here, extend this line here and here. Okay, now we'll trim this portion, trim this one and this one. Now no, this line we have to extend up to here. Okay, sorry, this line we have to extend up to this larger outermost line. Okay, now from here at a distance of 76 mm we have to offset this line. Okay, offset through 76 mm, 76 mm this line towards right. Okay, so that we can get that center line. Okay, this line and this line coincides. So now we will trim unwanted portions, this one and this one. Okay, now this line we want to offset through 0.6d, that is 18 mm. Okay, offset through 18 mm, this line through 18 mm. Okay, now we will just trim these portions. Trim this one, this portion, this portion, this and this. Okay, now okay, now we'll do one thing. Just we will start placing these things here so that we can avoid that confusions and all. Before that, we'll do one thing. Just we'll just place this here. Okay, let's move this object, move. Just we will move this object, this one, and place this point here. Okay, so that that is ready. Okay, now we will here you have the axis is coming here. This is the this is at a distance of, from here this line is at a distance of 78 mm. Okay, so this line is linear from here to here, it is 78 mm. Okay, right. Okay, now 76 mm, 76 mm. Now just okay, now we'll do one thing. We just place this object here. Okay, inside this one. So for that, just select all these things, and we'll do one thing. Just we'll extend this line to meet there. Extend this line to meet that line, and here to this line. Okay, now we will move this object, entire object, and base point you will give this point and place it there. Okay, so now it is the assembly of the these two diagrams are over. Okay, now let us do one thing. Now we have to cut this object somewhere here. Length is given, so length is given as total length is from here it is from this point, the okay, that is from axis it is at a distance of 0.8d, that is 18 mm, 24 mm from axis. Okay, this is the um, this axis 24 20 24 mm is this line. Okay, so we have to offset this line to 24 mm, 24 mm, this line center, this is the axis, okay, towards this side, offset through 24 this line towards this side. Okay, so this is that line, so that line we will extend to meet extend to meet this line and this line. Okay, unwanted portions we will trim now. I just trim this line, this line, this line, this one and this one, enter. We'll trim this portion also, trim this one and this one. Now we have here we have to insert the collar. Okay, then this portion, so this portion we have to cut. Okay, this portion, so we'll just trim that line, trim this line and this line, and this one and this one, and here you have this gap, this is the gap, and this is the, here we have to insert the collar. This line also we will trim, and this portion not required, this is not required, this is not required, all these lines we will trim. Oh, that is required actually. This one, that line is required, just extend that, this line to meet there. Okay, just I will just delete this line, this line also will delete. So here we have to insert the collar, this is the shaft. Okay, now here this is the gap, and this one, this one, and this is the center fork, center block. Okay, so this one and this one is a center block. So we'll just hatch here this portion completely. Now we want to draw the shaft. Okay, just draw a line here, and extend this line, extend this axis up to that line, up to that. Okay, now here we have the shaft diameter is 30 mm, so it is 15 mm we have to offset through either sides, offset through 15 mm, this line to this side and this side. Okay, here shaft, this is the shaft, and this one we will just trim that, trim this portion, this portion, this portion, and this portion. We'll just draw one more line right side, trim that, this one. Okay, now just we'll draw a, since this is a shaft, we will we'll draw a line from here like this, and a line like this. Just move that line slightly. Okay, now we'll draw a curve arc, 3-point arc, 1 2 3. Take the mirror image of that, mirror this one, this point and this point. Okay, again one more mirror image, mirror this one, this point and this point, mirror this curve, this point, mirror this curve, this point and this point. Enter. Just delete that line. Okay, now just move this curve. We'll just delete these two lines. Delete. Just move that. Copy. Base point is this one, and move it there. And okay, now just take mirror image of mirror this object towards this side. Okay, then delete this line, this curve, this line, just delete that line. So now shaft is ready. Shaft will be only up to here, and this side shaft will be only up to here. Okay, shaft we'll just trim this shaft here and all. We will trim. This line we will extend. Here you have this line we want to offset through 7.5 mm on either sides. Offset through 7.5. This line to this side, that is, there's a collar there. And its thickness is the width is 30 mm. So a line from mid of, yes, we will extend this line. Extend this is this axis. Okay, this line we will offset through. Just we'll trim this. After extending, we'll just trim that, trim here. Okay, now we will offset this through 15 mm on either sides. Offset through 15 mm like this, towards this side and towards this side. Remaining portions we will trim. Trim this one and this one. Okay, now we'll just make a copy of this one, and this side we will fix. Just take mirror of these three objects. First point is this one and second point is this one. You'll get the mirror here. Okay, now just delete that. So here there is a collar, so collar we will extend this to meet there. This line we will just this is center line, so we can just extend that, delete that, and then we'll extend that line, center line. Extend this line will extend up to there, and this line up to here. Okay, up to here. Now the this line also we will extend. This is the uh, collar, pin. Okay, this is a pin. Actually pin is up to there. Okay, enter. Now here we will trim this. Here we will trim this portion and this portion, and this one, this one, this one, and this one. This is a continuous pin. Okay, and this is up to here, like this. Now we'll do one thing. We'll just here we want to draw the key and keyway. So we'll just offset this this line through 3 mm on either sides. This line through 3 mm this side and this side, and here this line we will offset through 2 mm towards left, 2 mm towards left. Okay, now this line we will extend to meet there. We'll trim this, trim, and extend to meet that line, and here we will provide a small keyway. Just we will draw a line like this. Okay, just a line like this, and we'll trim this, trim this one, and this one, and you will just make this line as dotted line. So that is one side, this side key, and here also we have to make one more key. There the width is slightly we'll take 12 mm width key, so 6 mm offset on either sides, or 5 mm key, so it is 5 mm on either sides. This line like this, and we'll trim all these portions. We will trim all these portions. Here we will draw a line somewhere here. I just will trim that. This portion, this portion, this portion, and this portion, and just we will zoom this line, this portion, and just we will offset that again through say 3 mm, 2 mm, and this side. Okay, just we will offset through 2 more 2 more mm, and okay, now this one we will delete. Delete that, and we will just trim this portion, and here we will provide 2 mm fillet radius 2 mm. Okay, enter this portion and this portion, repeat fillet this portion and this portion. Okay, escape. So that is also over, and this line will just delete that. Now almost the diagrams are over. Now we will just hatch it. For hatching, just select hatch option, hatch. Here um, here we will provide sorry, escape. We will undo. We'll select this hatch. We'll select this ANS 131 of hatch ANS 131. Here we will hatch like this, and dimension we will give slightly lesser. Line should be slightly closer, so this is okay. And here also we will hatch, enter. Now we have to hatch this portion. Also, this is another piece of here you have the fork. So fork we will hatch at some other angle. Again hatch, hatch. Here we will give 90 degrees angle. 90 degrees, enter. Here we want to hatch this portion, here, here, and here, and here, and here. Okay, and this portion is not required, so we will just trim that. Trim this line and this portion, enter. Here we want to hatch this, and we have two forks, so this side also we want to hatch. So hatch, here we'll give 0 degrees, 0 angle here and here. Okay, enter. So this is okay. Now we will hatch this. Here you have pin, so that we will hatch at a smaller closer line, using closer line. So there we will give say 0.25 or 0.3, very close to. Okay, and 0.3 this portion and this portion. Okay, and here also, and here also. So enter. Okay, now here we want to draw a small hole here, because you have a pin there. So to draw to draw that pin, just we'll just draw a line like this, somewhere here like this, a straight line. Okay, and then we'll just draw a circle of say radius 2 mm, 1 mm radius, 1.5 mm radius we'll give. Okay, so then we'll delete that. Okay, so that is the pin. Okay, now almost all the components are over. Now we'll just we'll give the dimensions if you want. Some dimensions we will give, and one more thing, we'll show the side view also. If you want to draw the side view, first we will draw a circle. Just we will extend this. Now we want to convert this line to center line. Okay, so that load. Okay, we'll just give some. We'll select some lines. Okay, okay. Just we'll check whether we can convert that line like this. Okay, that is enough. Converted. Now we'll draw one thing. We'll just draw the side view. To draw side view, just draw a line from here like this. Okay, now we want to draw a box of 54 by 96. Okay, so this a line from here, a line from here like this, a line from here like this, a line from here, a line from here like this, then offset this line through 54 mm is the total width, so half of that is 27, offset through 27 on either sides, this line to this side and this line to this side. Okay, now also we want to draw a vertical horizontal, this one horizontal fork. So for that we'll just extend this line, extend this line like this, and this line we want to offset through again 54 mm on either sides, sorry, 27 mm on either sides, offset through 27, this line to this side and this line to this side, and this line total width is 96, so this line we will offset through 48 mm, offset through 48 mm. Okay, now we will trim unwanted lines, trim this one, this one, this is a side view. Okay, now we want to draw two circles here. We will do one thing, we just copy this collar, this here we want to do two circles, circle here this point as center and radius is equal to same 30 mm diameter, 15 mm radius, and one more circle of this much diameter. Okay, circle of this much diameter. Now we'll just trim these two lines, trim this line and this line and this line and this line, and again we will draw the same line once more so that we can convert that into dotted lines. Okay, again one more line from here to here, one more line from we will convert these two lines. So for that we just select this line. Okay, load, we will give one more dotted line, this line. Okay, okay, let us try this one and this one, and convert that to dotted line. Now we will load two more lines, 5x. Okay, now let us try. Okay, this one and this one. Okay, now we will just make this line a center line, then we want to hatch this portion. We have this one, we have this pin here and collar, so that also you want to copy. Just copy these two, just copy this one, copy this one, and this one, and move that and place it there, place it there. Then just connect that line connecting this one to here. Okay, now move that base point. We will give this midpoint, mid of this point, and place it there. Okay, now one more color we want. Now we will hatch here. Here we have this hole, so to show that hole here, just we will draw two lines from this point to here like this, and one more line from this point to here like this. Then we will just trim this one, trim this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Trim this one. Now we'll just make these two lines dotted line. Okay, so that's all. Now here if we want, we can draw this collar this side also. Here also we want to move this, copy this one, and this one, and mid of this one, and we'll place it there. A line from here to here. Again we will move this, copy this one, and move it there. Okay, then just draw a line like this, like this. Okay, now we just move this line, this object slightly away. Just move it slightly away. Now we will place this collar and here also, so that just rotate this one based on this point 90 degrees. Extend this line to meet there. Now we'll just copy this one, move this one, base point will give mid of this point to there. So this is the universal joint. If we want, we can give some dimensions, linear dimension, this diameter of the shaft, then this linear height of this one, some dimensions we will give. So that's all about universal joint. Just we will give the name of the joint also. We will just type here text, single line text. Here we will type height we will give 5 mm, rotation angle, universal joint. So that's all about universal joint. Hope you understood this, how to draw this diagram. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.